Hi guys, welcome to video number 18. Now on Friday on Zoom last week I set homework for us to try and improve some of our support positions and our lifts and a little bit of our planches as well. Okay, so instead of leaving you on your own, I've come up with 10 exercises here that are going to sort of help strengthen those sort of skills, those conditioning exercises that I've set for your homework. Okay, so apart from two, okay, these exercises can be done with weights on your feet. So if you've got ankle weights, that's perfect. If not, just wear something on your feet, trainers, anything like that, just so your feet are that little bit heavier, and it'll just it'll give that extra bit of weight for your conditioning. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate these exercises once or twice, and then I'll set you a number for you guys to do. Okay. So the first one is a front support sliders, I've called them. So best done in socks on a slippy floor like a laminate flooring. If you've got sort of wooden or sort of tile flooring in your kitchen, I'm going to do mine on the carpet anyway. Okay, just to show you the first one. Okay, so we're going to go from a normal front support. Okay, with our shoulders past our hands. Okay, so I don't want the shoulders here, I want them forwards. Okay, and we're going to slide our feet in and then out again. In and out again. In and out again. Okay, you'll notice as my feet went back more, my shoulders had to come forwards more. Okay, so that's really where the exercise comes from. Obviously it's good for your core as well, coming in and out. Okay, but it's that support position, that sliding forwards and backwards. Okay, it shouldn't be done any faster than I did it, slower if you can. Okay, and I'd like you to do 20 of those. Okay, so 20 front support sliders, keeping your shoulders forwards at all times, on a slippy floor if you can in socks. If not, just on the carpet like I've done it, it does work. Okay, go. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do is the handstand straddle planche wall sliders. I'm saying sliders a lot in this video, okay? But we're going to go from our handstand. We did this on Zoom. Okay, so we should know what it is. Make sure your hands aren't too far away from the wall, but our hands a little bit closer so our shoulders do have to lean further forwards. Okay, so into your handstand, straddle your legs. Okay, as wide as you can. Make sure you can feel your box split stretched. And then just lean forwards, come down into that planche, and try and hold that position. Okay, just for a few seconds, 3 to 5 seconds. Okay, so starting the handstand, split your legs as wide as you can, slide down, make sure you've got a lot of lean forwards over your hands with your shoulders. Okay, and then hold that planche for 3 to 5 seconds, and I'd like you to do 10. Okay, and that'll be your 2 exercises without any weights on your feet or without shoes on or anything. Okay, so 10 of those. And then ankle weights if you've got them, which would be amazing. If not, just something heavy on your feet, some heavy shoes or trainers. All right, 10, see you in a minute. Okay, so the next exercise is going to be, again, something we did on Zoom on Friday, and that is our tuck top planche openers. Okay, now some of us did this really quick and out of control. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put something underneath our feet that we've got to go over each time. Okay, so I am going to go over that little guy. Okay, Mr. Singing Sloth, Bailey's little thing. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean, what I want. I'm going to start in crouch. Okay, now if I was to just immediately just kick backwards, I'm going to kick Mr. Sloth in the head. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to lean forwards, hips high, over, and then up and back in again. Okay, so we're going to lean, up and over, up, lean, and back in again. Okay, without kicking whatever it is you've put behind you. Okay, now, Mr. Sloth is a decent size. Okay, so I don't want a little thing, I want quite a decent thing that you can lift up and over, and then up and over and back in to your crouch. Okay, I mean, the idea is we're going to do it as slowly as possible. I've just given you a demonstration, so if you can copy what I'm doing in that sort of pace, then spot on. Okay, so 15 of those, please. Pick a decent object. Cereal box, perfect. Okay, because that's a nice height. Okay, off you go. 15. Right, everyone, the next exercise we are fully aware of. Okay, we've done it loads of times. Okay, and that is where we sit in our straddle, hands go in front. Okay, we've done it obviously single foot. Okay, we're just going to have hands in the middle and we're going to do both feet up. Okay, apologies by the fact that I can't point my toes. Okay, but hands on the floor, heel raises, and I'd like you to do 25. Okay, so sat in straddle, hands in the front, in line with your feet, and 25 heel raises. Okay, nice and slow, don't rush them. The higher we go and the slower we come back down, higher we go and the slower we come back down. Great, if we're just doing these quick little jumps off the floor, it's not working anything. Okay, so nice and slow, 25. Okay, so next exercise, same as the last one, in pike this time. Okay, hands in line with the lower part of your shin. Okay, not halfway, the lowest part. Okay, and I want heel raises. Okay, both feet at the same time again. Okay, if you find it tricky, take your shoes off, take your ankle weights off, whatever. But I want 25 heel raises sat in your pike as well, because this is really going to get our hip flexors nice and strong. Okay, for those tight folds when we're lifting and lowering. Okay, so 25 in pike as well. Go, go. Right, everyone, next exercise is for a part of our lift. Now, we tried something on Zoom at some point where we leant against the wall, tried to lower our feet and lift them back up. And it's always a little bit complicated. It's not a natural balanced position to be leaning against the wall to the extent we need to. Okay, so I've sort of come up with this different idea to it in a headstand. Okay, so we're going to do piked leg lifts in a headstand. Okay, now this is going to be quite easy for a lot of us. So if you can get some weight on your feet, perfect. Okay, but the idea is we're going to get ourselves into what will be a normal headstand position. Okay, we're just going to lift our heels up, down without touching the floor, and open the hips up every single time. So almost touching the floor and opening up. Okay, now obviously the blood is going to rush to our head. Okay, pretty quick. So I'd like you to do 2 sets of 15 lifts. Okay, do it slowly, hit a full straight body, come down, you can see your feet, so you should just be able to go just to the floor and then back up to the top again. I want you to do 2 sets of 15. Okay, weight up those feet because this could be quite an easy one. Okay, but we'll put it in there because it is good for that opening angle. Okay, so 2 sets of 15. Go. Okay, so next exercise, we're going to do our high hip lift. Okay, but we're going to go from a pike to a straddle high hip lift, where you're lifting your feet over something. Okay, so I'm just going to demonstrate with my parallettes because I can put my hands at the front and my feet can go over the other end of my parallettes. But you might want to get something a little bit bigger that you have to lift a little bit higher to get over. Okay, but I'll leave that up to you guys and whatever you can find in the house. Okay, but I'll show you what I want. Starting in a straddle stand. Okay, the idea is we're going to lift, up, close, down, and then up, close, open, and down. Okay, and that's it for my demonstration. Okay, so up in a straddle, close the feet, drop them, lift them, open them, drop them. I want you to go over an object. I only went over a couple of inches worth of parallel. You guys might want to get something a little bit higher, go up and over. Okay, and I'd like you to do 20 of those, okay, because it's a lovely exercise when done slowly, okay, with 0 jump. You've got to lean forwards, lift the weight off your feet, never jump them, never, ever, ever, okay? Make sure those elbows are locked and those knees are straight, 20 of them. Go. Okay, so the next exercise I'm probably going to struggle with, okay, just because of my back. Okay, I've got very stiff, okay, and very sore back at the minute. Okay, but what we're going to try and do, half lever to tuck top planche. Okay, again, we should have something on our feet, so it's a little bit trickier than we're used to. Okay, but we're going to half lever, tuck in to tuck top planche, through and back out, in, through, back up again, through and out. Okay? Idea being that we're coming from a half lever where we're completely closing the shoulders, we're lifting through, we're sort of pulling up into a nice tight body, using our stomach, using our hip flexors, into a nice tight position, and then we're going to open that shoulder angle, okay, up towards our tuck top planche. So I don't want a low position, we're just trying to get our bottoms up level with our shoulders. So half lever to tuck top planche, back to half lever, 15 times. Okay, trying to stop momentarily at that tuck top planche, not just up and in, up and down, dead quick. Okay, so nice and steady, nice and slow, up into a high tuck, back into the half lever, momentary pause, back into a high tuck. Okay, 15 of them, go. All right, so next exercise, I'm not going to demonstrate this one because I can't do it, okay? I've just tried, can't do it. Won't put it on camera, no. So, straddle lever, lift to high hip lift, back to straddle lever, okay? We've just done it half lever through to tuck, we can go straddle lever up to straddle high hip, okay? Idea being, similar to the last exercise, from a completely closed shoulder in our straddle lever, trying to open it even more, because obviously our hips go higher in a straddle high hip lift than they do in a tuck top planche. So, very much like the last exercise, but higher, okay? And keeping our legs straddled, neat, straight, lifting our hips as high as we can. And I'd like to do 15 of those as well. Just lift as high as you can. If you do 15 of these now, okay, and you get your hips nice and high, whatever, you might try them again later on today, depending on what time it is. You might have another go tomorrow, okay? You might do another 15, then you might do another 15. Okay, and by the time we get to our Zoom session at the end of the week and you need to come and show me this, you're going to be that little bit stronger, be able to lift a little bit higher. Okay, so straddle lever to straddle high hip lift, open those shoulders as much as you can, getting your bottom nice and high, 15. Go. Okay, last exercise of the video, and it's going to be, again, this is directly your homework, okay? It's a standing straddle lift to handstand, or a standing pike lift to handstand from a pike stand, okay? I'm only asking for 10. I'm not going to demonstrate, because yours should look 1,000 times better than mine. As long as arms are straight, knees are straight, keep our body as folded as we can, for as long as we can, and then it all opens up once we're up in a decent high hip lift or in a decent support. Okay, so feet together in pike lift or in straddle lift to handstand. Just 10 of them, and that's the video done, okay? And these exercises can be done multiple times this week to try and strengthen you up and prepare you for showcasing these exercises on Zoom. Okay, so 10 of those, and then that's that video done. Okay, so very well done, good hard work, and I look forward to seeing the work that we've been putting in, see the results at the end of this week. So well done, 10 pike or straddle lifts to handstand, and then enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers guys, well done.